Hey Tubies, it's Psychic Bob. It is so awesome to be with you guys. Well, welcome to Tuesday. You know what that means? It's time for messages from the spirit world. I'm so glad you guys are here. I want to say thank you, first of all, to all of you who came out to yesterday's video. We had such a great time. We had our horoscopes. That's right, our Monday horoscopes. We had a great turnout. If you haven't seen that, check that video out. It's in the queue right before this video. We covered all 12 zodiac signs. So everybody seeing that video, you will get your personal horoscope. They also covered all the major transits of the week, so you kind of know what's going on energetically and what's happening in the stars. So if you haven't seen that, definitely check it out. Well, here it is, Messages Tuesday. Now, guys, before I get into everything, let me just preface this by saying I'm on a really tight schedule. Today is a big day for me because I'm going to be in the office. I got readings booked up. So we're going to do a little kind of a shorter version of messages today. I'm not going to be able to get spirit shout outs in because I haven't had time to sit down and receive those this week. So we're probably going to add spirit shout outs to tomorrow's video. Tomorrow's Wiccan Wednesday, and we'll have some Wiccan stuff. But I'm also going to add spirit shout outs into that. So definitely be back here tomorrow for that. I know everybody's going to say, well, Bob, you didn't do spirit shout outs. It's just a timing thing, okay? So it's hardly have enough time to get today's video in. But I didn't want to forget you guys, okay? Well, I'm so glad you're here. Now, let me tell you, for the new people here, welcome to the newbies. This is something we do every Tuesday. What I do is I gather a bunch of letters. People write to me, and I grab letters that Spirit tells me to answer. And I do little mini psychic readings. Now, there is no charge for this, absolutely free. It's my donation to the YouTube community. And you guys have been with me for so many years, and I'm so honored to have this opportunity. I'm just thinking back, over the last 10 years, I've probably done thousands and thousands of readings. It's hard to believe. But here we are. Anyway, so answer your questions up front. No charge. What you want to do is write to me. Put your question, if you want, in the comment box below this video, or you can write to me at my email, readings@robert-hickman.com. Again, my email link will be in the box below. So either way, you can get your question to me, okay? Now, I do have to say, though, if you want more than I can offer here, you may have like 5 or 6, 7 questions. You might want to invest in a private reading. I am a full-time professional medium, and I do readings literally all day long. In a private reading, it's an hour session, you and me, one-on-one, and we're going to cover everything. We cover past, present, future issues. We cover past lives, your life themes, what your mission is here. We can cover messages from spirit guides. I bring over messages from deceased loved ones. And I answer all your questions. So I cover a lot in a reading. For those of you who've had a private session, So feel free to reach out to me if you want to get on my schedule for a private session. I'd love that. Again, if you want to reach me, my link below in the info box, or you can call my office, 571-483-2112. You can call me or write to me, readings@robert-hickman.com, and we'll get you on the schedule, okay? Thanks so much, guys. You're the best. Well, we're going to jump into the letters here. But before we do that, give me just a moment, and let's attune to the spirit world. All right. Excuse me, I'm about to sneeze here. Spring always brings on my allergies. All right, our first letter today is from Sophia Sun. Hi, Sophia. She writes, Dear Bob, I'm wondering how would my interest in pursuing art as my future career turn out? I'm a bit concerned over my ability to succeed and to prosper in it at the moment. Hi, Sophia. Hon, I have to tell you, when I step into your vibration, I get a few colors here. I get a little bit of dark blue light. Tells me you've been struggling with some depression. Definitely a little bit of blocked energy here. But you've also got a lot of yellow light and orange, which tells me that there is some transition power here. I want you to watch, because as we go into May, I feel like you're starting to feel inspired. Right now, your inspiration's a little down, and that's creating the self-doubt. But you do have an artist theme on your chart, and I do feel that you will go forward with that, okay? It's a timing thing right now for you. And so the last few months for you have been a bit of a struggle. But I do see success in the art field for you. I want you to also, I get a lot of yellow here in the R, which means that that's inspiration, it's the higher mind, but it also indicates education. So I don't know if you've been looking at going back and picking up some more skills. I'm getting a mixture here of like photography and painting. So you might want to explore, I'd like you to explore the art style of Andy Warhol. He did a lot of photographic silkscreen work, which was really amazing. And I feel like this is something you would really have a lot of success at in the art field. So I'd like you to look up and research the style and the art of Andy Warhol, please, okay? And then I think you may want to do some research on studying photography or silkscreen techniques. This is where I'm seeing things take off for you. But I do see art as your future. And don't wait. Start in May. Okay, May is the time to really push on that. Okay, but this month I want you to do research, and I want you to also do meditation, because part of the energy around you has been blocked because you have not spent enough time in meditation. Meditation opens that channel, and all artists are channels. Okay, so just take 5 minutes and visualize beautiful light, white light coming through your body. Then I want you to visualize that light turning orange, and that will open up your creativity and your artist energy. And if you do this over the next few weeks, as we get into May, you're going to be full on in focus and inspiration mode. Okay, so keep going. You're not done. You've got a whole career ahead of you. Thanks for writing. All right, our next letter is from Violet Rays. Hello, Violet. Violet says, Psychic Bob, my heart feels broken. I'm so confused and stressed. I've been with my boyfriend for 5 years now. Today is our anniversary. We are both trying to progress into a better future. Why do I feel so detached? Is it just me? I want this relationship to work out, but I just don't know anymore. Please help me understand what blocks me from his love. You know, hon, I can feel the sorrow around you. You definitely have pink light in your aura, which means emotional struggle. I have to tell you, when I step into your boyfriend's energy, I get a lot of static energy around him. It's like gray light, like static. Like, do you remember old television sets? They'd be all staticky. What that tells me energetically, what's going on here, is around your boyfriend, he is very unfocused right now in his life. And he's also unfocused in the relationship. And the reason why you're feeling detached is that your own life has you being pulled in a lot of directions. I feel both of you right now are working on getting to a better place financially. This has been a big pull of energy, and therefore there's not a lot of money in, or a lot of energy in the emotional area. And so both of you have a distraction. It's interesting. He said, please help me understand what blocks me from his love. I don't think it's a block. I think that the energy is simply weak. I have to be honest, I feel like that there may come a temporary separation. Now, hear the word T, capital T, temporary. Don't let that terrify you. What you and he need to do is sit down and have a heart-to-heart. I want you to say, I love you, but I feel that we're both on a different path. And the truth is you are. Now, he may deny and say, oh, well, I'm totally with you. It's not that he's trying to lie. He doesn't perceive that his energy is in a different focus. And I want you to kind of give him a little bit of a wake up. And what you say is, I think we need a temporary break so we can get our lives, each of our lives, in focus. And caveat that with, we can come back together, but I think we need about 2 or 3 months to really get focused in our lives. And what you'll find is that once he gets focused in his life, because he's going to be doing some career changes, is what I'm being shown, he's going to be happier. Once that happens, then he'll be able to focus on you. And I feel like you also are at a crossroads energetically with the career area as well. And I feel like this next 2 to 3 months, if both of you can focus on your careers and allow each other the space not to have to feel, that pressure of having to be in a relationship with each other, you'll actually be happier. And when you do come back together, you're both going to be focused. So, 5 years is a long time with somebody. So I don't want you to throw in the towel. I don't think it's over. I just think it's at a point of growth and transition where each of you are in struggle place, okay? And I feel that, by the time we get to June, both of you are in a better place, and financially and emotionally, and then you'll be able to move forward, okay? So I want you to give him permission and, in fact, encourage him to really focus on himself right now. And you tell him that you need to focus on you, and that you take a little break. Doesn't mean you have to be enemies and not speak, but it means give each other space to develop. And then you'll see how much better and stronger the love will be. Okay? So I'm not predicting a breakup. Your feeling of detachment is actually quite natural at this point. With the energy patterns that are in play, as actually a sign that you're picking up energy. So it means you're tuned in. So just practice every day being tuned in, and tune in on yourself. And you let him be tuned into himself, and then you'll have success, okay? All right. My prediction, by June, things are much better for both of you on all levels. Thanks for writing. I hope that helps. All right, our next letter is from I Love Candy 56. Hello, I Love Candy 56. I Love Candy writes, Dear Psychic Bob, do I have anything exciting to look forward to this year? The past 6 months have been very stressful. Love your videos. Hi, Candy. It's interesting. When I'm looking at the month of June for you, I'm getting a lot of celebration energy. I feel like this is a big turning point for you. It's almost like from a soul level, you're rediscovering yourself. I'm picking up more money for you this year as well. I feel like you're also, similar to Violet Ray's before, you're at a transition point in the career area. And I feel like right now I want you to invest in yourself. They keep showing around you like partnering with somebody to start a business. I feel like there's a woman that I see around you that I feel like she becomes a business partner. And there's an energy of excitement. It's like, hey, let's build our business together. I feel like right now there are a lot of options available to you. I'd like you to explore real estate. And I'd also like you to explore something that's artistic or healing. I keep feeling like you have a gift of a healer. Like, so for example, you could have a Reiki business doing Reiki. I also feel that you're very much a channel because you can do Reiki, that you would channel and create artworks. And I'm also getting another business, actually multiple businesses really, in real estate. So all of these are around you. And I'm not saying you have to do all three, but I feel like this is where the energy's taking you. It's very self-directed, very creative, very free, and I see money coming from it. So, the next few months for you, it's all about business structure, forming a business. Be open to that. That's going to take you a new path. Okay. I hope that helps. Thanks for writing. The Ginger family. Hello, Ginger family. Ginger family writes, Hi, Bob. My daughter Annabelle suffers greatly from so many medical conditions. She doesn't walk or talk, and her heart is not so good. I would just love to know if she will ever one day walk or talk. Does Annabelle have any specific angels with her? Thanks so much. If you read this, God bless, you're special. Hi, Ginger family. Thank you so much. Let me tell you, when I step into your daughter's frequency, there's some things that really come up around her. A lot of blue light, a lot of purple light. This is a bright blue light. This tells me that energetically, strange as it may sound, has a communicator theme. She's definitely an old soul. Now you're going to say, well, Bob, how's she communicating? She doesn't talk. This is the language of the soul. Let me tell you, you have received a very high and powerful soul into your family. Your daughter actually took on these developmental challenges because she wanted to experience challenge in the earth life. Now, I know you and I said, no way, this is not cool. She wouldn't do that. But we have to understand we're talking about the soul. And I feel like she's in your lives to teach you and the other family members the power of overcoming and to teach you to have compassion. She's actually taking you to deeper places in your soul through these challenges than you would have ever gotten in any other way. She is your teacher, and you are blessed to be in her presence. Now, in regards to the future, walking and talking, yes, she will start to heal. I have to be honest, it's going to be about 3 more years until you see significant improvement. Don't let that scare you. 3 years sounds like forever, but I'll tell you, time flies quickly. She will start to talk. One of the things I pick up around her is that she has autism. I don't know if she's been diagnosed as that, but she's autistic. This is affecting her communication. In terms of her walking, I do see her heart becoming stronger and her limbs becoming stronger. So it's going to be slow development. I'm not going to lie. She's not going to be on the normal track with other kids. Okay? You're just going to have to accept that her path is going to be slower. However, what comes over the next 3 years will amaze you because I do see so much brilliant light. She has a lot of purple in her aura. This means she's under the guidance and protection of the highest realms of the spirit world. So yes, we will see improvement there. 3 years until you really see the transition you're looking for, but it's worth the wait because what comes is birthed by the spirit world. And when they launch somebody, it's way better than what we could ever plan. She does have a number of angels around her. One of the things is she's literally attended by the angel Gabriel. The archangel is her personal guide. And this means that as her mother, you are able to connect also with the angel Gabriel. I also pick up around her archangel Raphael. Raphael is strengthening her body. Gabriel is strengthening her mind and speech. And so for them to send archangels to guard this little child, it's a sign. It's a sign that heaven has great plans for her. You know, it's not quite the same, but I have to tell you, I think of the story of Helen Keller. I'd like you to read about her if you don't know. She was born in a time where disabilities were really, the ability to handle disabilities and challenges was even greater than it is today. And Helen Keller became one of the most brilliant and intelligent people, and entire generations of people's lives were influenced by her, overcoming deafness and blindness and muteness. And she ended up becoming a gifted teacher. This is what I feel like is happening with your child. Her slow progress is so that she can burst forth in a flame of light that will change many lives. So understand, Ginger family, an angel has come into your midst and you are blessed. So the next 3 years will be the time of development, of healing, and of strengthening. call on Raphael and call on Gabrielle. Those are her angels. Fletcher just said she also has another little girl. It's a small little girl around her as an angel. What's the name? Lisa Marie. There's a little girl named Lisa Marie around. She's a joy guide, and she's working with her. She's the one who's getting her laugh a lot, okay? So she's had a little girl in spirit who's playing with her. I do pick up around her also some grandparents on both sides of the family, on your husband's side and on your side. So she is getting visits from the spirit world. She's got a whole crew around her. That purple light allows her to have instant access to spirit. So I want you to call on the grandparents on your husband's side and on your side and ask them both to be with her and bless her. So she got a whole team. Those, the archangels, and little Lisa Marie. Okay. Let me know how it goes. Keep me posted. Thanks for writing. All right. Our next letter is from Lauren Holly. Hello, Lauren. Lauren writes, says, "Hi, Bob. Today is my birthday, and while I should be cheerful, I feel the opposite. I have been contemplating suicide for the past 3 years. I'm still unhappy and frankly want to leave the planet. I tried asking my spirit guide Ariana for help, but as always I get nothing. My mind is so sick, I honestly don't see how I will get through the next couple of months. Do you have any words of wisdom for me? Thank you for your work." Lauren Hun, first of all, I'm going to say thank you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for writing to me. Thank you for your patience. You know, I do see depression around you. A lot of dark blue light. Now, don't let that be the end, because there's a lot more beyond that. Right outside that dark blue light, you have beautiful opalescent lights, like an opal shining and sparkling. This tells me that you have so many gifts and so much power, and that if you leave this earth, a lot of people will be losing out, not just yourself. You don't say here, and I don't know if you're seeing a doctor, but I would like you to work with the doctor for depression. I feel, good medical intervention would be very helpful. They have medicines today, so many different things you can take that help you to balance that. I feel that part of your depression is biochemical, and that can be easily fixed nowadays. And I don't feel like you're going to have to forever be on those medicines. I know a lot of people say, "Bob, I don't like those medicines. I don't want to take it." I hear you if you're feeling that way. But I want to tell you that I feel in your case it's about a year that you may need those until you stabilize. When we feel this depressed that we want to leave, this is more than just our mind. It's also our soul. On a deep level, your soul feels unnourished and unnurtured. And let me tell you, when you say that you're not connecting with your spirit guide, don't be upset by that either. That's not that they're rejecting you. The spirit people are always with us, whether we feel it or not. But I understand your frustration. But when you're in depression, you're in grief. And it's been my experience as a professional psychic that grief is an emotion that somehow disconnects us from our spiritual selves. And so the fact that you're not connecting isn't a sign that they don't love you. It's a sign that you're in true grief. I do feel there's healing for you. There's a few things I want you to do. One, I want you to see a doctor and start with antidepressants. If you're on antidepressants, I want you to revisit your doctor and ask them to reevaluate your medicine. I'm getting around you like an imbalance chemically. And I'm not sure that's just your own body or it's actually medicine that's imbalanced, but I'd like that to be revisited. If they won't address it, see another doctor, because I feel that there is something there that could be very quickly fixed through medicine. Okay. The other thing is, I want you to every day sit in meditation. I know you're going to say, Bob, I do it, nothing happens. Okay, I'm hearing you. But you have to, this is the hardest part. You know, meditation, people think, oh, that's lazy, you're just sitting around. No, meditation's true work. And I know when you're down like you're feeling, it's like that's the last amount of energy you have. But it's so essential to you. And I want you to practice the light meditation where you visualize brilliant, the brightest light you can see. And like I said to the other person, bring it into your body. This light is our connection to the spirit world. I had a near-death experience, and when I saw my body, it was made of pure light. Now let me tell you, you might say, good, well, I want to commit suicide and go to that light. If you commit suicide, you don't pass your exam. You only get to go to that light when you really stay the course. Suicide is the worst option we can take because it says to the divine, to God, to the spirit, it says, I don't want your gift of life. I'm throwing it back at you. It's very hurtful to the great spirit that we destroy the gift that we're given. I beg you not to do that. Spirit Channel was created so that we are a community of support. And I want everybody here to send healing light to Holly. Now, Holly, you might say, I don't want people praying for me. Well, you know what? When you come to Spirit Channel, it's going to happen. You entered in, it's going to happen. So we're going to pray for you whether you want it or not, because I believe in the power of the Spirit to break through. And right now, you need some help. So we're intervening. And I'm thankful. I am so thankful that you reached out to me. And I want to help you. And I know everybody here wants to help you. So I want everybody here, put in the comment box below a message to Holly. Tell her that you're with her. Show her your sign of support. Lauren Holly is her name. So say, Lauren Holly, we're with you. Let her know that you're with her and offer a prayer for her. Put that in the comment box below. Lauren, I want you to see how many people here are pulling for you. And we're all sending power to you. Okay? I hear you. I understand. You know, I had a period a few years ago in my own life. As many of you know, a lot of you know the story. I haven't told every detail of it, but I was being harassed and stalked by government agents to the point of I almost wanted to commit suicide. I felt there was no way out, and I was literally being destroyed. I lost a lot of money financially. More than that, I lost my peace. I lost my privacy. My human rights were violated. I was physically assaulted, tortured day in and day out. And after a year, I went through a whole year every day being tortured and injured. I almost gave up. But in that moment of absolute despair, and I went to that place of despair, I heard the voice of God. No big light came out of the sky, but a light shone within me. It's kind of like this cross. Today I'm wearing my little silver cross. And many of you know, even though I'm Wiccan, I still love crosses. The cross is a symbol of divinity and humanity meeting. Okay, as we send up our prayer, we are met on the way by divinity. The crossbar is divinity intercepting our prayer. And so it's a sign of hope. And I want you to look at the cross and know that as you cry out, there's somebody to meet you, and that's what the cross is. And so let the light be with you. In fact, I would encourage you, get something silver or gold to wear, a cross if you'd like, or another sacred symbol. But I want you to have a sacred symbol that you wear and that you can look at and reminds you of truth. That's why I wear every day. Every guy knows whenever they see my face, I'm wearing a consecrated item, whether it's a pentacle, whether it's a cross, you know, whatever I'm wearing, it has a meaning. And I wear that every day to remind myself that I am with the Spirit and the Spirit's with me. It takes work to connect to the Spirit. We're here when we come to this earth. See, part of the reason why you feel separated is we come to this earth and we actually choose to let the veil be put over. So we forget who we are. That's why we come in here, to be tested, challenged, to grow. And we couldn't do that if we always remembered the spirit world, because we'd be so homesick. And see, part of what's happening is you're homesick for the spirit world. But you don't get to go home in honor and glory by killing yourself. You'll be put in spirit time out, which is a place of darkness and sorrow, and you will have to experience all the suffering you've created by your suicide. And that's worse than, that's a hell in itself. I don't believe that everybody commits suicide goes to hell. I'm not into that whole Catholic teaching. But I believe that you do have to face the pain you've caused others by your death. And a lot of people would be traumatized, myself included. And so I don't want you to do that. So start with a doctor. And I want you, as I said, explore the medical side. I'd also like you to research a holistic naturopathic physician. These are fully licensed MDs that can help bring healing modalities that are more holistic, but they are licensed MDs, so naturopathic physicians. Look that up. And I want you to work and make a promise to me that you're going to do 10 minutes. I was going to say 5. I'm going to make you do 10. 10 minutes a day in meditation with the light. All right? And I want you to start there. Everybody here is praying for you. And I want everybody at Spirit Channel to commit every day just to offer up a prayer for Lauren. And then, Lauren, I feel in the next few months here, you're going to really start to see change and growth and freedom of spirit. So let's not end it. We just have to do work, and we're going to approach it in a new way. I'm with you. I send blessings to you. Keep me posted. Thank you for writing. And let's all pull together for Lauren Holly. Blessings, darling. Love you. You are loved. God loves you, and so do I. Fletcher does too. Well, guys, listen, I have to go to the office. I got a full day of readings. That's all I'm going to get in today. But I love you guys. Keep it here at Spirit Channel. We got more coming. Tomorrow's Wiccan Wednesday. Be back here. We'll have some spirit shout-outs as well. We'll see then. I love you. Till then, may you always blessed